We're going to Wales. Everybody, welcome back to GRIF-FINds. So today we're on a road trip to South Wales. That's quite a distance. We've been travelling now for what? How long?
3 hours.
Just around 3 hours. Before we set off, it was expected what?
5 hours.
5 hours, not that. It's a Thursday night. We've literally
hit Birmingham,
and
we had to drive through a
very
housing estate,
very tight, jam-packed housing estate, which
which
very
everyone
annoying.
was using.
Everyone was using
to avoid the accident, which was on the M4, M4,
something like that. Yeah. Something like that. It's a Thursday night. I've got the whole day off tomorrow because it's insect day. So we've got the whole day tomorrow. Insect day. It's insect day for school. Insect day. I say insect. Insect day.
Insect day. It's the day that all the insects come to play.
You know, I actually believe that. I used to believe that. So I'm serious. I actually used to believe that.
Well, all the insects used to come into school.
Yeah. Anyway, so I've got a day off. I'm going to go detecting on all the the home fields, the base fields.
Say again?
Friday we get to go in them.
Yeah, so we get to go. No, we get to go. There's some fields released on the Friday, some on the Saturday, and some on the Sunday.
So by 10 o'clock on Friday morning, tomorrow morning, we should be out detecting. But yeah, so we'll let you piddle on and look at our journey. But we'll see you when we get there. Nearly here. Come on, 20 more minutes. I think we are here. We've made it. We've been talking with loads of people. We've set everything up. We've got the bedding up. We've got Dad's bedding up. Dad's got his coffee. I've got my late night cereal, just feeling a bit peckish.
Bedclothes there and a towel.
Everything we need. I've got my hot chocolate.
Cold in the night.
Oh, got some blankets too. Oh my god, perfect.
Yeah.
And we've literally just got everything sorted, and we've been drinking and talking about all of the amazing finds. Isn't that right?
Yeah, definitely.
Jordan, dragon detecting. Tom.
Hello.
Marie.
Tom and Marie.
Marie's not here. She's just hanging out with the dogs. The doggos.
It's just Tom, it's back to the original. It's back to the original days.
I think we're going to call it a night soon. But so it is early morning, and we've just got outside. We've had our breakfast. We said hello to everyone, Tom and Jordan, and lovely night's sleep in the van. It was great. Slightly raining this morning, but it's a nice breeze. It's really refreshing. You can just see it behind me. Got those lovely hills that we're going to be detecting today. I think I'm going to follow around Tom and Jordan today. Dad's just going to be doing this home field here, as he's feeling a bit off the weather today. So we're going to stick in the field and see how it goes. Fields, there's loads of them. They have been, I won't say done before, that's not untrue, but people have been round them before. But the massive fields, there's so many of them, there's bound to be something there. And I am very, very, very excited to see what there is. So, let's get all the detectors to ready. 10 o'clock, let's start moving. As you can tell, might not be able to tell, but it is sort of raining quite. It's drizzling. It's drizzling. It keeps going harder, raining harder, and raining a bit more softer. But
Drizzle.
we're just sort of getting everything ready at the moment. And I've got myself a new Searcher finds bag. Now my old one was, let me find it. Is it back in here? It is. Was this. And it was quite big, and as you can sort of see the seal on that starting to break. A bit too big, and it opens up, and it's way too heavy, especially when you got iron in it. And I've got myself this one here.
Still gonna be the same weight though.
It's smaller, but it's got sort of like a sandy bottom, so when you have like dirt and stuff, it just drains through. It's got a lot more areas to put stuff. It's got another zip here, which I'm going to put all my goodies in. My spray bottle bit, my pinpointed bit. And look how nice that is. There's no part of that bungee rope, which is all tangled. It's just lovely and smooth. And then you've got my place where I put pinpointer, my finds box. You know, perfect for me. Because I don't want a big finds bag like that other one, which is huge, massive, and it doesn't open up too big like the other one. So I really like this. It's connected on a little bit of a rope, so it doesn't pull down on my side. But I got that from Dragon Detecting. If you want to use my 10% discount code, use GRIF-FINds. Isn't that right, Dad?
This is right.
What's been detecting for about? How long have we been detecting for? How long have we been detecting for? Half hour, something like that. We've moved around like a couple of fields. And finally I got a 44, 45, and boom, little bootony, tiny little thing, 44, 45. I'm just going around different signals, boom program, sensitive FT, and relic mode, just bounce around those. And sensitive FT found me that, so it's a good sign. It's picking up the small stuff. Right, let's get cracking. Hopefully we can find something nice. Let's do this. I'm on a bit of a roll, you know. We've moved fields into this last one. It has somewhat of a ruin down there, and I had this other this like naily thing. I'll show you in a minute. I'll put a picture up on the screen now. But I just got this lovely big 50 signal. I think it might be a button or a coin. Have a look at this. So in advance, I'm sorry if you can hear any wind noise. It's raining loads and it's windy and whatever. I don't want to put the thing on. But there it is. Look, I think that's going to be a big Tombat button. That came with massive 50s. That did. Look at the colour on that. Shiny as anything. Someone might think, you know, if they'd found that, might have been a massive silver. It's definitely a Tombat button. It's just, yeah, there we are. Lovely jubbly, look at that. You don't find ones like that every day. It's a beautiful one. Lovely jubbly, big Tombat button. Lovely little 50 signal. And it's pouring down with rain now. Might just be able to see it, but it is. And this little button. It's got a lovely little design on it too. Oh, dropped it. Where's the drop? There we are. There you are. That's a lovely one. Buttons galore today. 2 or 3, I think. Yeah, 3, I think, today. Best one so far. My favourite one so far. Look at that. Lovely bit of detail on that one. Fantastico. As I said, it was like jumping around between the 40, like high 40s to the low 50s, but lovely little find. Yeah, as I said, I'm swapping round signals to a smaller targeted signal program, which is like sensitive FT, or the deeper program, which is the relic program, to more of a stable program, which is the boom program. So let's see what the ground's like in different fields. But amazing find. Let's carry on. I've got a jam smack signal here. It's a really high one, the highest of the day. It's a high 80s signal. It's quite deep and it's just quite subtle sounding. Oh, it's really, really deep. I'm picking up my pinpointer. Really, really deep. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to that signal because if it's deep, that's a good sign. It was actually the back of the hole, and it's a high 80s, as we said. Ooh, somewhere in here. I'm liking this. Somewhere in here. Is that a silver coin? I think I'm onto a bit of silver. Yeah? I think I'm onto a bit of silver, you know. That there looks like a bit of a silver coin. Wow, wow, wow. Whoa. I don't think it's too old.
I don't want to film it.
But cool.
You think it milled or?
Yeah, definitely milled. I don't think it's that early. I think it's quite late.
Looks like young Henry's on a bit of silver.
Right, let's give it open.
4p?
3p. Ooh, 1918. George V then, and it's a fuller silver one. Look at that. That's a beauty.
Very nice.
That's a stunning that.
Jeremy so-and-so.
That's the highest pitch signal I've had all day, and it just turned out to be a little 3p. I don't get many 3p.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Wow. That's awesome. It was a really small signal. Wow, that's awesome. Right,
Done, mate.
I'll see some pictures up now, but that's fantastic. Okay, so as some of you might know, I don't like ants. I don't like them at all. I don't like how they move. I just don't like anything. And I had a good 60, and it ended up being a button, and kind Tom has helped me out and saved the day by digging it out for me. Superhero. But here it is, the button. I've already picked it up. Get away, ants. I'm actually going to stand up so they don't stop crawling on me. But there we are. We're getting quite a lot of warm ones today, aren't we? But it does have a shank on it. I'm not sure if it's intact. But another, I must say Georgian. Some kind of Georgianish button. But another one. Button day. Alright. Montage of how many buttons I find. Button. Again. And I've got myself a button. Probably. Yeah, it is another button. Yeah, definitely a button on that one. You'll never guess what. I've just found another button. Got another signal. $80, $70, high 70s, low 80s. It's somewhere in there. You can see a little bit of green crust on there. So maybe a button or a nail. Oh God, look at that one. That's a dagger and a half, isn't it? I would not want one of those sticking into me. Look how pointy that is. Not too good at identifying nails, you know. But it gave a booming signal, and it looks like an older one. Finally, I think I found my first coin. That's not 6p. It's here, look. It was a 70. I literally switched onto the Reddit program just while I'm in this field, and it gave me a booming 70 out of nowhere. And there it is. Look. Yes, it is. Oh, it's wafer thin. That. Please be it could be a Jetton. I'm thinking there's no way that something coin can be that thin. I'm thinking that's going to be a Jetton, you know.
What's the spray?
Yeah, I'll spray. You want to see anything off that?
Coveted treasure hunting with Tom.
Yeah, treasure hunting with Tom.
Other spray bottles are available.
If you haven't already, go and subscribe to Treasure Hunting with Tom and Marie now.
Marina, yeah, it's an old sticker. Limited edition, that bottle. Right, should we give it a little squirt?
Right, we'll come back to you once we've cleaned it, but we're going to say that might be a Jetton. Give us a moment. Alright, so we've given it our best clean up, and can't seem to get anything off it, although, saying that, as we can sort of see like an outline just round there, and at the very top of the coin, I've put a little circle on it now. Maybe we can see that bit of detail there. It's definitely a Jetton. It's wafer thin. Look at that. And then the inverse side, there's a possibility that it could be, but I think it is, because you can just see a rim just where my edge of my thumb is. I'll put another circle on it on the screen of where I'm talking about, but it seems like that's sort of a rim around the outside of the coin. But I think that's definitely going to be a Jetton. Fantastico. That has made my day. Even more than the silver, to be honest, and that's the oldest thing I think we found. Cracking. About maybe 17th century, 16th century, something like that. Awesome find. It's glinting at me. Fingers crossed it's something nice. Here it is, look. Ooh. Now I would have said part of a buckle, However, it looks like a pin because, do you see where I'm coming from? Because there's a sort of like somewhat of like a clip on there, and there's a clip there.
Unless it's a brooch, and that would be where the pin went. Maybe.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Yeah. Very interesting. We'll give it a clean up, but would have had some kind of gold gilt on that. Lovely jubbly that is. We'll give it a clean up back at camp, but I think that might be one of the star fans today. Definitely in top 3 anyway. Wow. Red t-shirt, jumper, and I've got a really thick raincoat, and it's spitting it down now, and it's not that cold. It's really warm. My ears are really warm, so I've had to take my earphones off, and I've had to reduce the volume on my metal detector. No one's in this field, but I just wanted to keep it low, but it's super hot. Anyway, someone else dug this hole, literally right in front of me. Someone else dug this hole, and there's an ant nest in it. I don't like ants, but I still dug it anyway. Dug from their hole, and it ended up being something circular and green. 87 on the Deus 2. Relic program? Button or a coin? What do you think? Button or a coin, she says. Oh, it's a 1p. He says. Oh my god, I can't get my pronouns right. 1p. Person who dug that hole, you missed a 1p coin. Well done, mate. Fantastic. 1p. Off we trot. Right, so I must be on my way back now. Side of the cliff, this like hill. There's so many ant nests. I don't like it. Anyway, I've had to fight through this rock. Right under this rock was this doorknob. First I thought it was a crotal bell. I was like, please be something nice. Please be a crotal bell. But it's just a doorknob. I've got a good feeling on this field. Because it's so diagonal, I'm not sure people have actually metal detected it properly, or whether there's a lot of signals have been left. So tomorrow or the day after that, it's probably one of the fields that I probably will try and target it the most. But really excited for tomorrow. We're going down to the riverside with Jordan and Tom, and that should be great. But yeah, I'm on my way back up now. Hopefully we can get a few more targets before we get back. But enjoying myself a lot. When I get back, maybe have some curry, maybe a burger. Alright, well, it's about, what time is it now? About 9 o'clock. About an awesome day's detecting. We'll do a roundup in a couple of minutes, but we're meeting some awesome people. Speaking with Jordan, speaking with Tom. The new searcher bag that I've got, I was using today is great. Really good find. And found some great stuff. Now, it's sort of not raining, it's really warm. And the fog sort of rolled in. You can't see any of the hills behind it. It's really pea thick fog, but it's lovely scenery here. I think tomorrow we're going to go to further fields. We might do a bit of gold panning possibly later on, but this is it for day 1. So let's go and see our finds of day 1. Okay, so here are my finds. We've got a couple of buttons like this one here, big one, this one. And then the other one to note is this one here. Nice floral flower decoration on it. Other little buttons don't have much detail on them, or a few of them don't have any shanks. This one's the rare occasion. Spoon handle, fork handle. It's got some hallmarks there. Would have been silver plated or something like that. Got a modern coin. Gotta love a modern coin. Some nails. And then I think this is for like the cows or the cattle horns. Even though I did think it was a draw handle, draw knob, something like that, it's not. Confirmed by Jordan. I actually don't find many of these in Derbyshire. These are usually quite common in Wales. So quite a nice native find to Wales. And then 3 best finds of the day is definitely going to be this third one, which is this Jetton. Doesn't have much detail on it. It's wafer thin, as you can see. Might be able to get some detail off it when we get home and put some pink stuff on it, but it's another fantastic find. And then I've got this 3p or threepence, as some would say. It's a George V. It's Fuller silver. It's 1918. Lovely little coin, that. Really like it. And then star find of the day. Me and Jordan definitely think this is star find of the day. It's got this lovely little wreath sort of style pattern to it, and it's got tons and tons of gold gilt. Don't know if you can make that out, but we'll throw some pictures up now just to show you how much gold gilt it has on. It's a lovely little item, this is. We think it might be a Victorian brooch. It's fabulous. Really is a lovely little find. And there we are, all of our finds. We've had an amazing weekend. A weekend already? No. One day. Day one has been fantastic. It really has. Met some awesome people, and we found some cracking stuff. The weather's been a bit harsh, but we've sort of roughened through, and we've had a great time. And if you haven't already, please go and check out Dragon Detecting. They are fantastic. Jordan is fantastic. If you want, you can use my 10% discount code, which is GRIF-FINds. 10% off of selected items. And if you're looking for a metal detector to buy, ring up Jordan, name drop me, Griff or Henry or GRIF-FINds, and he won't be able to give you a discount on the metal detector, but he'll definitely give you some additional things which are in equal value of the discount. So give him a buzz, name drop me, and I'm sure he'll be able to sort you out with something. But yeah, so fantastic time. If you also haven't already, go and check out Tom and Marie Treasure Hunting. Treasure Hunting with Tom and Marie. They are fantastic. Tom is great. It was such a surprise to see him here, and I am so happy that it has come. I'm so happy to be detecting with him tomorrow again, and same with Jordan, and Dad's coming out with me tomorrow too. So really looking forward to tomorrow, and I'll see you either on day 2 next week. See you guys.